Okay, so now we want to do the baby greens. Line up your little grooves there. It'll make it a lot easier. Okay, I even put my glasses on, so there we go, there's one.
You always want to apply a little pressure, but when you use the wing nuts at the top, it will secure it.
And then our last one. Again, you want to line up the grooves with the hole below it. Pop that on. Now we're going to get our
No, we need the top.
Oh, now we're not going to get our wing nuts. Now we're going to get the top.
And then the wing nuts.
Okay.
This is the last piece. You can see the hole where the water comes up, and then all these little holes is how it trickles down into all the different compartments.
You just need to be tall. Actually, it's still pretty easy.
And then the wing nuts. Grab those.
Okay, now the wing nuts.
This will give you the support that you need. To tighten the whole tower together. So like we said, not a lot of tools. You just hand tighten it down.
Done.
The next thing we want to do is we want to be able to put these screws in here. So I will pass this over. Don't block in the camera. And basically on each of these, you've got 3 parts that you will put it together with as you slide those down, keeping your washer and your wing nut down under here. Just hand tighten with the wing nut. Get the screwdriver and tighten it down. So there's 3 total. We're not going to spend the time on the third right now. We want to get to the top. The last piece for the inside is a float that is also here that pops in, and then it'll work its way up depending upon your water level. So you don't have to keep checking inside all the time. You can see by the distance here, and everything again is measured out for you inside your booklets. The last piece, if we were looking up top, if you don't use the light kit, it's just a basic top piece to cover so the water doesn't splash everywhere. If you are using the light kit, this is essentially what our light kit looks like. And we want to be clear of the roof.
That'd be good.
These are all bendable, so I'm going to get them out of the way. The reason I did one already was so that you could see how they go in on the last line. This does not screw in to the top, so don't worry about that. When you're putting these together, if you can look in here in the camera, there is a wire. And on this end, there's a second wire. And if you bend it down, it only goes in one way, but you want the light side, of course, facing your plants. So boom, I clicked it in. I make sure it's got these 2 locks. If you go from an angle, heck of a lot easier. Boom. Set it down. You can adjust. Here's your timer for your lights, which we will get at in another video, as well as the operation of the pump